Hey guys, I hope you're all having a great day. I am the Dutch Raider and I'm back with some more Battlefield 5. Today we're having a look at my final thoughts about the Assault class. This video won't be made like my previous class guides, but more of a collection of thoughts. The footage you see is just from a match that I of course played with the Assault class, and in it I try to use every aspect that I talk about in this video. Now Battlefield 5 is coming to a close with the imminent release of Battlefield 2042. Hell, this might even be one of my last videos on BF5. Seeing how the beta was awesome, and the footage for that is either coming up or already up on YouTube, depending on when you watch this video of course. As always, if you enjoy this type of content, let me know with a like and remember to subscribe to never miss out on an upload. Now then, onto the Assault class it is. Personally, I think the name is even wrong. It would have been better to call it the anti-tank class. If you want to play aggressively and assault objectives, you're way better off with the medic class, seeing how that one got the SMG and the unlimited healing. The assault class is more suited for the short to long range gunfights. With its access to assault rifles and semi-auto rifles, you don't want to see yourself out CQB'd by a medic wielding that freaking SMG. But take a little bit of distance and those SMG wielding suckers just melt before your accurate fire. To sum up what I think about the Assault class, it is somewhere in between the Expendables and this guy.
Kaboom! Yes, Rico. Kaboom!
Now with that analogy stuck in your head, let's talk a bit about the different weapon types. As I said before, the Assault class has access to two different primaries. The Assault Rifle and the Semi-Automatic Rifle. Both fill their own specific function, with most of the Assault Rifles being the perfect mix between firing rate and damage output. It is supposed to be a bit of an all-rounder in the short to long ranges, being able to at least try to compete at shorter ranges, but still pack a punch at distance. This is of course depending on the specific assault rifle you're using. Personally, I've taken a like to the Ribby Rolls and the Breda lately, because they feel a bit weird and off meta, just like myself if I may say so. Then you've got the semi-autos, which are somewhat comparable to the self-loading rifles from the Recon class, but have a higher firing rate and a lower damage profile. Most of them don't have a very big magazine either, although all are bigger than what the Recon give you access to. These rifles work best at medium to long range engagements. I personally enjoy the M1A1 carbine a lot, but if you want to take a better look at the primaries, I've got a top 5 guide on both weapon types, and I will link those in the description down below if you're interested. I won't go into depth about the pistols either. All I say about that is that seeing the mid-range that the Assault class excels in, I like to take the M1911 silenced, giving it a nice combination between damage output, magazine size and rate of fire to complement the Assault's playstyle. Onto the gadgets. With one of the two gadgets you can carry will always be a launcher of some kind. I personally stick to the M1A1 bazooka. I like its high velocity, range and accuracy, and with it I like to annoy all those tankers that are just a bit too far away to really take them out, but you can make me nervous by hitting a few rockets. And that's all before they spot me and easily take me out with a single shot, that is. Next up, of course, the Panzerfaust. Strong against vehicles, but it takes a bit of practice to get used to with its short range and rather quick bullet drop, rocket drop, how would that be called? But anyway, it's a strong AT launcher in the right hands, despite of its short range. Then there's the Piat, which should be effective against infantry and vehicles, or so its description says. Personally, I think it's outclassed by your primary for infantry engagements and by the Panzerfaust and bazooka for vehicles, so I don't use it that often. Also, I know a lot of you fuckers like the Fliegerfaust taking out airplanes. I personally can't get used to the weapon mechanics and the wacky looks of it, but that's probably more because I suck with it instead of anything else. Then the other gadget gives you access to some more boom stuff. You got the flamethrower pistol, which is nice for some meme gameplay, but not very viable in my opinion. Then there's the frag grenade rifle, which is nice to have some extra grenades to fire in tight corners or houses, but that's about it. The launch mine is also pretty funny, and in the close ranges it's even dangerous for tanks as well. Then of course the anti-tank mine, AT mine. Drop it on a road or a checkpoint and it might even take out some unsuspecting enemy vehicles. But personally my preference lies with the sticky dynamite. Although it doesn't have the same throwing range and speed as it did in Battlefield 1, It's still useful if you can get close enough to the tank. But I also like to use it to make some dynamic entry.
FBI, open up!
And create murder holes where there are a lack of windows, of course. So all in all, the assault class might not be that true to its name. I believe it is the strongest class in the game, however. Even though it is lacking a little bit in CQB power, it more than makes up in overall performance. And it's a single class that is somewhat capable of taking out enemy armor. But when we're talking about team play, this might be the most solistic class out there. As recon, you can place down spawn beacons and spot enemies easily. The medic obviously revives and heals the team, and the support drops ammo for everybody to use. The assault doesn't do any of that. It's just good at blowing shit up, but don't expect to be a good team player. And so those were my thoughts about the assault class. I'm very curious at what Battlefield 2042 will bring to the table. Let me know in the comments down below what you are hoping for. And also, if you like this video, a like is very much appreciated, and subscribe for more Battlefield goodness. Hopefully I will see you in the next one. Cheers!